What up, homeboy? Shouldn't you be asleep, homie? Yeah. What's his name? Nick Van Exel. Man, the Lakers be out of gas, man. It's a wrap. Them niggas always on fumes at the end, man. I don't know what they gonna do with Luca. LeBron need to go on and step down if we don't get a big man in the middle. But yeah, man. Last day of April. What up, y'all? I'm getting my last live in for April. I really didn't want to go live after the Laker game. Then I started playing spades. So I've been playing spades for 2 hours, man. I'm like, man, I didn't really want to show up, but I still got a tan going on, man. Shouldn't you be asleep though, homie? You gonna be here in the morning? What you doing up so late? Last minute packing? What's the deal, homie? What you doing up so late, homie? Yeah, poor Lakers, man. Poor Lakers. But hey, it is what it is. Golden State got whooped on too. I heard they came back at the end. I don't know. I didn't get my fire stick back on yet. Michelle, what you doing up so late? I know it's late where you at. Man, what's up with it, Watch District? Yeah, I'm up late, man. Disappointed at the Lakers and playing spades on my phone. You know me, I've been asleep all day, so after I did the sports channel, I went to sleep. Just need a big and defensive. No, we need a big for real. Clean up the kitchen this late. You got roaches out there? You got roaches? Dear Sanders, what it do? From Chicago. What up, Chicago? Cancun on 3, Cancun on me. Nick Van Exel pissed the whole Laker franchise off with that. We need a real center and some 3D wings. I agree. What up, Kev? You think LeBron gone? I don't know. I spoke on that on the sports channel. And as a Laker fan, I hope he retired, man. It looked bad watching him play. But if they get a center, I think he should give us another year. Because I think he got 2 more years in him. But I don't want to see him in a Laker uniform for 2 more years. If we could get a good center, I would love to see LeBron stay 1 more year. They just be gas, man. Fourth quarter, they gas. So you know what that means? We need some young legs and some defenders so we could close out. He wants a farewell tour. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. He want to be Kareem so bad. He want to outdo Kareem and everything, right? Not in your crib. I heard that much shit. You cleaning up late. I need to be cleaning up. Shit. I really need to clean up. But slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I just be every time I travel, I just leave the suitcase and clothes right there. Where I walk in the door, they stay right there for months. Lakers trash. At least I could laugh about it. You feel me? What's up with the Warriors and Clippers? Marcellus Maxey, what it do, homie? Y'all up late. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It don't matter if I go live late. Y'all still gonna be up. They trick me with that East Coast be sleep stuff. Man, if y'all don't knock it off, when I go live in the daytime, it don't pop no better. Yeah, he been padding his stats, man. But I mean, if you in position to do it, it's not bad. But like in blowout games, I like to see my stars sit down. You know what I mean? Kev, did you see the video Eddie Boy made spoke on you in the 60s? I seen one, but I hear this more. I hear my name is ringing in hood conversations and arguments, and I mean, that's the right thing to do. You got to use a name, right? You got to use a name that's out there that's gonna get you some views and some clicks, right? I mean, that's how you build your channel up in your audience. So, I ain't mad that my name is being used. I don't know how it was used. You don't have to send it to me, man. I'm good. Everybody's talking about it. Let them talk about it, man. I haven't spoke to KB, but I talked to some homies to make sure they hollered at him, man. They say cool. They say he's he's not good, but he's good. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on, man. You done lost three kids, man. I mean, it's bad, you know. So I know he's gonna have to protect that youngest one with all his heart. So I believe he got one son and one girl remaining. I believe, you know. But yeah, man. I know you loving on them Giants right now, but San Diego's gonna give us some problems. I told you the Giants was gonna fall out. Remember I said that? Remember I said give the Giants 3 weeks, they fall. 2 weeks, they'll fall to third place. Here they are. Welcome home, San Francisco. Welcome home, Giants. Michelle, don't come in here dissing Taco Bell and Burger King tonight. Michelle is Taco Bell. She's Taco Tuesday. Damn prayers for KB. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. KB's a good guy, man. Just like to drink, go to work, and take care of his family and bills, man. Good dude right there. Damn, I just thought about it. I didn't even wish KP happy birthday this month. Slipped my mind totally, man. Damn, I forgot to wish KB a happy birthday. Did you see your video I reacted to, Crazo Fight Story? I see Crazo, see it and subscribe to my channel. Nah, I didn't see it, but yeah, that's good look. Flakes O for the L. Oh man, you a Clipper fan. I mean, come on, that's your championship. You get to celebrate. How about celebrating another team's L? You know your franchise is whack. They don't even celebrate wins. They celebrate other people's L's. That's bad. That's really bad. But no, I didn't see your reaction video, man. Yeah, these YouTube streets, they wicked. You can see the YouTube streets is out of material though. Like the last thing they had to hang on to was Big U, and then Loose Cannon, right? Loose Cannon ain't even like popping like that, but now they on Loose Cannon's wife. They on her heavy. But I don't know. I mean, to each his own. I just feel like some people get a lot of spotlight, a lot of publicity, a lot of clickbaits and clout for no reason. Like that's how you know the YouTube streets is bad. They just find anybody to make content on. Happy birthday, Bay Area landlord. Happy birthday to you. I'll be watching SAG in the morning talking about Turtle and the Johnson family. That's what's up. That's what's up. Turtle's a legend in the streets, especially in Compton. Turtle, Turtle name was always good, always popping. Checking in. What up, Scully Blue? See, I catch some of y'all on the late night. That's what I'm talking about. The cool crip. Yeah. JAJ in the morning, fool. Be sure to tap in, homie. Be sure to tap in. So, me and Sag know what's up. I'm gonna go get my walk on and go get a haircut and a tan tomorrow. Lakers out of it. Time to watch the Dodgers. At least the Dodgers are winning right now. 5 straight. They worth watching right now. So you be there early, homie. That's what's up, man. Can we go? Well, you should have a Dodger game, right? No. Can we go to a casino tomorrow and watch the Dodgers? Because I can't watch them here. Sag stories be good, very detailed. That's my guy, stand-up guy. Sag told me he was gonna tell a story or two and probably get into the stories. I told him to tell stories a long time ago, man. I mean, why not? I mean, you want to get your views up, you want to get your pennies up, go on and tell some stories. That's the best thing to do to me, you know what I'm saying, without the type of content that's taking over YouTube lately. What's the breakfast spot? Strawberry Hill. No, it ain't Strawberry Hill. You talking about that spot we went to? I forgot, but I don't want to tell you anyway if I ain't going. Shit. That was a cool little spot up. Nah, I ain't stopped doing baseball picks. Man, I gave out all winners yesterday. Man, you on the wrong channel. Capping with Kev Mac. You on the wrong channel, bro. Yesterday was a cold sweep yesterday. Hmm. I ain't even gonna lie to you, JAJ. I can't even remember. And I've been there a million times. Um, it'll come to me. I can't think of it. Marcellus Maxey, what up? My Sox and Cubs long overdue for another World Series win. All right, that's cool. So me and Sag ain't going live over there then. What the Cubs do? Cubs win today? Sox lose today? Hopefully the Cubs won and the Sox lost today. Black Bears too. No, I'm not Black Bears, but I'm hip to Black Bears. Yeah. Let me think of the sucker, man. It's on the tip of my tongue, man, but I can't think of it. Forget it, man. I'm losing my memory, man. I'm losing my memory. It's Principalities. What up with it? We had a long wait last time. Didn't we wait like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that? You found you some white friends, some elderly white friends you sat down and talked to. People in Chicago is divided when it comes to Sox and Cubs. I rock with both. A win for either is a win for the city. Well, LA don't think like that. We don't give a damn when the Angels win. We don't look at the Angels as LA team. And the Clippers ain't in LA no more either. They in Inglewood. Just to be clear. Yeah. What up with it, James Cash? That's why I'm trying to hit the other spot. Well, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be as crowded this year as last year. Definitely, we don't have the same crowd last year. Plus, we April it was busy in April. It ain't busy like that right now. I don't know why I can't think of the name of that spot, man. It's crazy. I'm all right. I'm all right, bro. Right, Western Ave, right. Sound like you got a BlackBerry over there. Me? What the type? Damn, almost had the name of it. Almost had the name. Rangers are cool. They don't look like no World Series team, but they cool. Hmm. Go Florida Panthers. And I cannot think of that place. How about the Mariners? Mariners won again today. Panthers took out Tampa Bay. That's what's up. C-Town putting in work early on. All right, all right, all right, all right. Excuse me. My phone was a flip Motorola, Bay Area. It's killing me that I can't think of the name. It ain't Blueberry Hill though. The one I'm thinking of, man. Man, glad to see y'all still up this late. Meet and greet Friday and Saturday. We gonna kick it tomorrow though. Check breakfast. I did. Ain't nothing coming up. Windmill? Is it? It's something like windmill or something. Something like the windmill. The pepper mill, homie. The pepper mill. That's it. The pepper mill. You should know that, motherfucker. BG Pep. How you gonna forget the pepper mill, nigga? BG Pep, the pepper mill. You can never forget that spot. That's it right there, man. Yeah, I feel bad for KB, man. Hopefully he keep his head up, man. I know it's tough. I know it's real tough. I gotta let him know I can't make the funeral, but my condolences, and I'll be there in heart. I missed a lot of funerals last year and a half. Missed a lot of no, it ain't been no year and a half. Yeah, I guess basically last year I missed a lot of funerals, but last 9 months I missed a lot. What up, Sinbad? What up, homeboy? How you doing? Blueberry Hill is located in U City on the Del Mar Loop. Sinbad, what's up with you, homeboy? How you been? Midwest, Midwest. What it do? What it do? What up, cuz? What up, cuz? Just living. Man, tell me about it, man. That's all we can do right now, man. Just keep living. Keep trying to survive while we can, right? I don't know though, Pep. I gotta go get my hair cut tomorrow, so it have to be before or after that. Got to get my hair cut and shaved, man. Y'all can't tell, but all this is gray right here. All this is gray. And all this is raggedy. I gotta get that shaved tomorrow, bro. What time y'all landing? Fitzgerald to be here early Friday morning. Sinbad, man. Too bad you got that ankle bracelet on, man. Would have loved to see you pop in. All right, y'all get here 10:30. I got a haircut appointment at 11. So by the time y'all settle in, I'll just be finishing my haircut. So y'all might well just scoop me up then, cuz. Scoop me up. Throw me in the trunk, homie. Oh, then again, SAG will be around too. So Yeah, my son has his at 12. All right. Well, we ain't having no breakfast tomorrow. Breakfast is out. Where we having lunch at, motherfucker? You or SAG or y'all can meet up, whatever. But yeah, mine will be done at 12. So you need to take your son to get his done at 12. Then we hook up after that. I don't know. Breakfast is the favorite meal of the day is breakfast, homie. 10:30. Damn, I'll be in the chair at 11. But anyway, what's up, Western Ave? What's the deal? You and your Samoan husband should have showed up. A lot of people want to meet you. My oldest son is out there, so he set the appointment and take. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Well, yeah, scoop me up, homie. I'm in the car. I'm all the way in the car. It's like when you get ready to go put work in, like, but we can't have five niggas in the car. So who going? Who getting in? Who want a seat? I remember we used to go like spur of the moment, go get a squabble on or something, go get a quick response. It'd be like three or four cars, but it'd be more people than cars. You'd be like, cause y'all can't go. You remember them days? That's when it was LA was full of black people back then, man. Remember that? Now if three or four cars pull up, you can't even feel the seats up. Bebe's dead, John John's dead, Maurice is dead, this nigga in the pen. You know what I mean? Now you gotta let an essay in the car. Like, hey, home, you going with us? Essay from a black gang can't wait to get in the car. Essay from a black gang be like, hell yeah, I'm in there. He can't wait to chip something black. Somebody told me I'm lying. Is that right? I mean, if I wasn't sick every other week, oh, man, what's wrong with you? You got bad blood. What is that called? You got anemia. What you got going on? You having abortions over there? You sick from all them abortions? What you got going on over there? You might be an alcoholic though. I can see you sipping 40 ounces with the homies. I remember you wanted to go to a party. You had to negotiate who was going where. Too many people to fit. See what I'm saying? Sure. It ain't like that no more. You got extra seats now. You ain't even got enough guns for everybody no more. We had a GMC. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Western Ave. I hope you're not um, serious, but my prayers go out to you. Nikki Lee is somewhere in that boat as well. Man, I was just telling my homeboy tonight when the Laker game was on that that cancer ain't nothing nice, man. That cancer be knocking us down, man. I hate when I seen my father go through that. It was horrible. It was horrific. I got this hat from JAJ, Seattle, Washington, man. Damn, Western Ave, my bad. All right, no more jokes with you. No more jokes. My sincere apologies, and hope you get better, man. Yeah, I'll never forget seeing my father go through that. But shit, who I know? I got a homeboy. My homeboy K Dog beat cancer though. Spokane, same thing to me. You know, it's the same thing to me. You feel me? But yeah, I feel you, homie. Spokane. So you closer to Idaho than Seattle. Then Seattle's close to Idaho. Yeah, I mean, the homie done beat it like twice. Um, my homeboy mama beat it, so it's beatable. You know what I mean? It's beatable. You just can't give up. You can't get depressed. You gotta do what you're supposed to do. But yeah, that cancer be knocking us down. I've been to Spokane. I was like, where did all these essays come from? Man, my son might choose Idaho Vandals. That's what's up, man. That was a cool picture you got it in. Need to put a RSC out on my Mexican homegirl, Mousy. Laura Galvez. She's missing approximately 54 to 56. Don't get her in trouble. Hey, you remember Anthony, Laura? Mousy, you remember Anthony? Tap in. Anthony looking for you. Anthony looking for you. Tap in. Tap in. He got a thing for you, good boy. He got a thing for you. She's probably a gang counselor right now. You know all the I don't even remember how to call the female. What did we call them? Not chicas. What did we call them? They're not essays. What did we call them? I don't remember what we called them. But anyway, you know they all end up being gang counselors. After they get locked up, they become gang counselors. They have a career waiting for them, like in sports. Them dudes become broadcast cholas. There you go. Big TY, what's up? I had a question, TY. What section you from? Well, what city? What city? That's what I want to know. What city you from? I've been to Idaho too. I had a cousin play for Idaho basketball team back in the days. My big cousin, man. He had heart surgery. He had heart problems, so that stopped him from going pro. He was good too. He was a forward, but to me, he should have been a center. But he was a forward. He was a baller. I wish he would do an interview one day, right? But he's not gonna do that. He's, Tucson. Okay, I thought it was San Diego for some reason. Tucson. You ought to hook up with Skunk Dog. Skunk Dog comes from Arizona. Skunk Dog and his son been showing up. Cholas, man, them cholas, man. Remember they used to have a black eyeliner on their eyes and shit. Times have really changed, man. Times have really changed. We old now. $1991. Sure, you got some memories of the States, man. Leaning like a cholo. The one I remember was La Dreamer from 18th Street. La Dreamer, Maria something. Maria's, I don't remember what Maria's last name was. More Pesa or something. Cholos with the big hair and dark makeup. I think they must have inspired the golf. Sinbad with a C looking for you though. Mousy. Where you at, Mousy? You ever squat with anybody from CPL? Nah. Spider Loke lost fighting PJ. Wow, you see that name on me? Nah, rumors has it that Mousy and another Mexican girl got raped and murdered off the 80. Wow. Well, how you putting an RSC out on her if she died? Man. You mean off the 60? Or 80 something at Fed? Wow. Where's the nav? Keep healthy. JRL will be praying with us. Dang, Mousy, that's messed up. Dang. LA was wild back in the day, though, man. Was it true you wasn't best at basketball? It's true. But you know what? I was talking to my homie, and we was just talking about us playing basketball together. We was beasts. We was undersized, but we get up in the middle and we get them rebounds. and we knew how to win. And he agrees to that, right? So he was just telling me that he tells the homies all the time how me and him used to ball. And he say they don't believe it. They say you two don't look like you could ball. I don't believe that. But yeah, we used to ball. We balled in jail together. We balled on the street together, in the gym, on the blacktop. Homie, it was a rumor that Mousy got murdered at 85. Had me going crazy. Kev Mack was a nah, I ain't 5'8". I ain't 5'8", and the homie's my height too. So you had two of us up in the middle. We was gonna get them boards. He got kind of his arms are probably longer than mine, so that would help him get the tips. But I was good at reading where the ball is going. And we used to play against dudes like 6'6", 6'7", and real community college basketball players. And we used to ball. I told y'all a couple stories a while back where I get mad and I be ready to fight. I be up in them fools, elbowing fools. And homie's a real stomp down homie. And he used to be like, man, chill. Man, I ain't finna chill. I ain't finna let these fools hit me in my eye and scratch on me and I don't get them back. Fuck that. Homie, I, I, I would like to hear the homie's take on what he thought about me back then. I would like one of y'all to ask the homie, what did he think of me? Because he didn't like that. And he's a guy that love to squabble, love to get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Front line, front line, front line. But he didn't like when I used to get down like that. But you're not finna, I always told you, you're not finna show me up and dog me out physically. You can't do both. You got to pick one or the other. You're going to elbow me and push me around, or you're going to dunk on me and go behind the back and shoot threes in my face. Which one? Because you can't do both. I wouldn't allow it. I didn't care how skinny I was, or how tall them dudes was, or how much them dudes weigh. You can't do both. I'm sorry, but that's how it was. And I ain't one to be talking about I did this, that, and the other, but that's how I play ball. And that's just a fact. Yeah, Kid Mack was like Kareem, had the most fouls in the league. I didn't foul you unless you fouled me. I wasn't no hack. But if you want to foul me and don't say sorry, or nigga don't pick me up off the ground, guess who's going to the ground next? And them tall dudes, they the easiest ones to put on the ground. As soon as they jump off the ground, hit them low, they on the ground for sure. And that's a hard fall for a big dude. I was always like that, man. I couldn't help it, man. We grew up playing physical basketball. So anytime I was playing against some dudes I didn't know, it was time for all my physicality to come out. Yeah. Kareem was he was very aggressive. He used to have attitude. I used to get attitude like Kareem, man. But yeah, it is true. I wasn't the best basketball player. I played at the YMCA, but check this out. Just hear me out. I don't remember playing for the YMCA. I was over my aunt house, which is the oldest person in my blood family still living. I was over her house about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, before my brother got out. And we got to telling stories. And she talked about how good I was at the YMCA. I said, I didn't play at the YMCA. You talking about my brother. She said, no, you played. She said, we got a picture of you playing. And my uncle was the coach. I'm like, shit, I don't even remember that shit. Like, I don't remember that. But I remember we went to the YMCA all the time over there by the jungle. I was real young then, man. I had to probably be 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Stats was 2 points, 20 rebounds, and five. I used to score a little bit. I used to score a little bit. I might get about I might get about 6 points, 6 points, 12 rebounds. Like I said, I only fouled if you fouled me. I've been there too, right by Crenshaw Mall and Taco Bell with the upstairs little room. Yeah, I was decent at basketball, but I was all right at racquetball. We go over to a wide area and clean our rich lawyers in the court. 8 points a game was probably my max. I wasn't fast enough, and my arms were often too short. Killmakers, the jungles and 60s cool. Natural enemies, but of course, you got dudes from 60s is cool with dudes from the jungle. Uh, just from doing jail time, prison time, and then quite a few of us was cool with T. Rogers, so we would meet T. Rogers homeboys. We had a couple meetings together back in the days with the Hoover's Jungles, Hoover's Jungles 60s. Can't think of any other sets being there. But yeah, man, all you really got to remember is red and blue in the same area are not going to be cool, other than ETG and IFG. It's hard to have hard feelings toward rivals when you hung with a few or met a few that were cool in a different environment. It's hard to have feelings toward anybody when you get older. So you have to kind of question the dudes that's old, right? That ain't frontlining, ain't out there putting in no work, and still got an issue with an individual or a set. It's like, what's the problem? What did they do to you to make you so mad at them? I tell you, a lot of people like scorn females, man. Like you gotta wonder. You hate to think they was having sex, but you almost gotta wonder, did they have sex? Like, why are these dudes so obsessed and what's the word? Insecure, and wake up thinking about another man every day. Every day. You hate this man so bad or this set so bad. This set done ruined your life. Like if you're not in a wheelchair or your family members, your best friends didn't get killed by them, what's your issue? What they do to you in the county jail? I don't know. That's what my mindset be, man. I think about that a lot. And some of the few homies that I do speak to kind of be on a similar time. But life is so much easier when you just stay to yourself and stay out the hood politics, man. Life is so less stressful, homie. Ending up in a wheelchair for the neighborhood is wild work. It happens. I mean, it happens. Losing the ability to walk because you love your gang. You don't necessarily have to love your gang. You just part of the gang and somebody comes by and shoot you, right? Imagine being in love with your girl, y'all riding in your seven deuce glass house and somebody busts on you. Imagine. Now she in a wheelchair all her life because she loved the nigga that was driving a low rider. It happens, man. It happens. Little kids get shot. People get shot. That's what guns do, man. Nipsey Hussle said, bullets ain't got no name. Pull the trigger, squeeze the trigger, cause bullets ain't got no names. Crazy Dog from Brim say he had a bullet, he had shotgun shells which took his name on. Imagine that. This nigga got your name on his shotgun shells. My eye's starting to go away on me again. Of course, brothers been saying it, man. But Nipsey made a song about it, famous song. Brothers been saying a whole lot of things before other brothers, but niggas still say it. Shit. Sound like you hating a little bit, James Cass. Sound like you hating a little bit. Niggas been smoking before you was smoking. Ain't nobody saying nothing about you and your smoking. Man, hey, that's on them if they didn't get their shine. You feel me? Bloods and Crips album had it too. Nipsey got put on in 2005. I don't know, man. 2004, maybe. Maybe '04. Definitely 85, because I was still on Eileen and he came by a couple times. He was from the set. So he 85, I mean '05, he definitely was from the set, but I think '04. So you made it a hot line. I made it a hot song by Jay-Z. Nipsey had a cold movement. Homies that would come out here from the city. Yeah. Nipsey had his generation on lock, man. Only really like the Inglewood families, kind of. Well, A-Tray gangsters, and Inglewood families didn't really like like him like the rest of the city did. He definitely had his air, man. His air, man. He had that for sure. He had that. Yeah, I feel you, J. AJ. I hear that a lot though. When I go to Houston, I hear the same thing. I banged in the '90s hard, BPSN, and it feels good to get love and respect from people you used to want to see dead. I can go in the hoods now with no problem. I wouldn't have been able to go without any problem. Young homies from Compton was rocking with Cuz. Cuz got love, like I said, everywhere, man. Compton, Watts, Wolves and Five, you called it. Wolves and Five. Ouch, that hurt. BPSN. What's up with Tombstone, man? Where the general at? Hey, my homie told me a funny story, man. Tombstone, if you're watching, tap in, homie. I heard a funny story, man. I heard the homies was out cooking or whatever, right? And so you got the homie, this in our hood, this on Slauson Avenue. Homies out there with numbers, some cool homies, some reputable homies. And they said this dude was walking up with his face like covered up and shit, like he was gonna rob something. And somebody recognized him. Somebody said, "What's up? Who are you?" And he said some Muslim name. Nigga like, nigga Tombstone from the jungle. Said he smiled like, "Yeah, what's up?" You know, the homies embraced him. Homies wasn't tripping off of it. Like, nigga, you come with your face all hidden and shit, and you was about to get your head blown off. But Stone knows some homies. Homies, homies is cool with Stone. Yeah. Hey, times are wicked, man. Times are wicked. But you're right. Some people can go places they couldn't go before and not have an issue. It usually depends on who's out there, though. You know what I mean? Why did everyone know each other back then? It gotta be because we played baseball at parks, played football at parks, went to different schools together. A lot of people move. You know, a lot of 60s ain't born in the set. A lot of 60s move over there later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Just like some people moved out the 60s later on in life. But so you come from other hoods. You might come from the 20s, the City Stone. You might come from A Trey Gangsters. You might come from Inglewood family area. You might come from the schoolyards. You feel me? 8:35. Oh, that's cool. We might be able to make it to breakfast. We might be able to make it to breakfast before then. Shit. Give me a haircut with a full stomach. I'm gonna fall asleep in that barber chair. So what we gonna do after that? That's cool. I'm with it. Instead of walking, I'll be eating, I guess. I need to get back on some salads. That's what we need, Fitzgerald or the homie from Southside. Make some salad, nigga. I need some salad, nigga. But yeah, man. Looking forward to having a great weekend with you brothers, man, like we do every year. I thought you already. Oh, all right, for sure, for sure. You know, I'll be sleeping kind of late, man. When I'm depressed, I sleep late, but I'm gonna get up early, man. I'm expecting y'all. We've been waiting a whole year, 13 months for this. I'll text you inbox to pay for some pics. Man, the way you was winning, man, I thought you still be winning. But all right, for sure. You know I'm gonna get at you. Shit, if nothing else, you could pay for that fire stick and get you some winners. Yeah, man, I really need salad. I really need, I don't mean one time, I need consistently. I don't know if I'm coming back to LA, man. Maybe my brother's funeral. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Shit, LA done changed, man. Nobody like each other no more. You know what I mean? Niggas is taking sides and niggas is mad at you if you ain't on their side. Niggas is looking at interviews, blaming me for everything. There, man, I don't have no interest in going back to LA, fool. Nigga, I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta, nigga. Finna go. I'm finna go move in with my girl and get married, nigga. It's a wrap for me. Or go live with my sister in Houston, man. It's a wrap. I'm finna be a stand-up comedian, man. Hey, somebody told me, Kev, do your jokes at the meet and greet and put the camera on the audience. I'm like, nigga, is you crazy? Them niggas ain't gonna laugh at my jokes, nigga. Kemek about to be the reason behind a whole full-blown widespread gang war. That's crazy. Man, what? Man, I've been having a girl for years. We just break up all year. We just be broken up all year, homie. That's all. Kemek, you about to kick off some riots in 2025. Nah, they finna riot with theyself, man. I ain't got no hostility or animosity toward none of the homies. What they do is what they do. I ain't got nothing to do with it. They could blame me. I've been telling y'all for years, people blame everything on me. Kermac the reason why our relationship ain't no good. Kermac the reason why this nigga's in prison. Kermac the reason why inflation's so high. They blame everything on me, dog. I'll just say, all right, blame me. I'll be the scapegoat. I ain't true. I'll be your scapegoat on me. Kev Mack said, Kev Mack said, Kev Mack is not your fault. They answered your questions. Half the time, I wasn't the one answering the questions. Second of all, the one particular interview in question, people don't understand. That brother asked for that interview, and that brother didn't want nothing taken out. I mean, it's a full behind the scenes story behind that, but you know, yeah, I don't put it all out there, man. Let people think what they want to think. You know what I'm saying? They always looking for a scapegoat. I'll be their scapegoat. Kev Mack, the fake comedian. Absolutely, Scully Blue, without question, 1,000%. 1,000%. But let these YouTubers have their version. Let them say what they want to say. I heard one dude say, "You're asking leading questions. Uh, the guy in front of the camera has to at least not answer." No, nigga. The guy in front of the camera wanted the questions. The guy in the camera was trying to portray himself the way he wanted to be portrayed. Niggas just always got to speak on Kev Mack and Kev Mack video. I say it's this easy. All you got to do is reach out to me. If you want some understanding, you want some truth, some facts, just reach out to me. We can have a conversation. You ain't my enemy. I ain't done nothing to you. You ain't done nothing to me until you start throwing accusations and questioning my credibility. And, you know, your Janelle's the homie. Janelle's the homeboy. I have been watching those Dr. On interviews. Interesting interview. Very interesting. Very interesting, man. Seem like oh man, it's just crazy. Ex-crack dealer, high school dropout. And best part is you can run your business from home. Oh yeah, you remember that line? Yeah, it's one thing having an interview for the sake of historic knowledge, and then there's subliminal interrogation. Well, I mean, some dudes have an agenda. All I want is the history, but it's the audience and the people that's watching that be like, you should do our generation. Our generation was the hardest. We the ones that put it down. We put Crippin on the map. Them the dudes that don't understand. There's repercussions behind your stories and the information you putting out. You leaving a trail. And when you tell them, they say they want it out there. Don't touch nothing. Leave it like it is. I know he is an original. I hit him with you. Don't know Odie Shaw, and that started the conversation. I hit him with you don't know Odie Shaw, and that started the whole conversation. I watched all your interviews. You're very respectful and considerate, and ultimately, at the end of the day, it's on the interview to say what they're going to say. But like I said, the one interview in question said what he wanted to say and wanted it in there. That's why I say it was, it was, what's the word? Premeditated interview. But hey, man, that's why I don't understand, man. It's some bomb ass interviewers. It's some good ass channels that's missing out on some really good behind the scene information, man. That and dissing the enemies, putting out too much information. Yeah, I mean, you talking about dissing enemies. Niggas is dissing homies nowadays. Shit. Kev always lead with the disclaimer. Now, homie, listen, I wouldn't say that if you my guy. People are likely already watched before your interview, just like it's always a snitch. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Man, that's a fact. Dudes has already wanted. Dudes have already been arrested and let go. Dudes done already been told on, they watching them, they tapping their phone without question. Ain't no doubt about that. So, yeah. Yeah, we got a good catalog. No doubt about it, man. My catalog is old and man, we got so many brothers that died. Two that I always forget about, the son and old boy from Corner Pocket. But we got a lot of people that won't be able to give testimonies to these other channels, won't be able to tap into other people's catalogs. And we got some good, proper interviews. A lot of times those first interviews are the best. Anybody interview them after that is just, they reaching and searching. They just trying to add names to their catalog. If you got a foot in the streets, don't you remember I used to always say that? Remember when everybody said, hey, interview the younger dudes, interview these dudes. Remember I used to say, this ain't for the dudes that's in the street. This ain't for the dudes that's in the street, period. If you're an older dude and you're still in the street, the same rules apply. This is not for you. But dudes be persistent. Dudes really want to get their story out, leave something behind. Which I ain't mad at them. Shit. If you are reputable, hell yeah. Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Hell yeah. You choose me out of everybody you could choose. Come on with it. Certain dudes' names really rang throughout the city. Really rang when you hit them stoops. Other dudes, not so much. What gives Kev the advantage is that he been out there, and so he knows how and what to ask and what constitutes breaching someone's trust. Definitely earn the majority of everybody's trust. I wouldn't say I'm the only one from the hood. You are really the only one from the hood. That's crazy. You said that's crazy, man. Don't say that, man. It's a lot of other dudes jockeying for that position, man. It was at least two other dudes that said they was the face of the 60s, man. It's, dude from IE say he's the boogeyman. I mean, come on, man. Uh, I don't care for those titles though, man. I'm just Kev Mac. I use that line a lot over the years. I'm just Kev Mac. I ain't nobody special. I'm just Kev Mac, homie. I see where they at, homie. And that was never the intention for YouTube to end up where they at right now, man. It's sad. But clout's a hell of a drug, man. Clout is, man, people chasing clout and them dollars. Like I showed a couple people. I showed two people today. Yeah. I showed two people today my sports channel, right? The revenue on my sports channel. I think it's like $7. I think I made $7 in April on the sports channel. And so the whole point was, what do you get out of this? And everybody understands that's why people are being controversial. That's why they're chasing clout. That's why they're repeating the same topics that's on every other channel. Because they don't want to make $7 a month. Them niggas trying to make $10,000 a month. You feel me? I always say, I understand. I'm one that comprehends. I get it. And that's their lane. Let them have their lane. I'm not gonna diss whatever lane they choose to be in, but it has its advantages and it has its disadvantages. The one disadvantage that I am not cool with, I'm not cool with running to a white dude to bash other black dudes. I'm not cool with that. Like, that shit is like horrific. That shit is horrible. I ain't with that. Soderism, good looking out, man. Appreciate it. But that's why people do what they do, homie. Either the clout or the dollars. Monster Cody was still the best interview I seen. Monster Cody, I wish, he from A-Track Gangster, blah, 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 blah. I know how people feel about him, what people think about him, but Monster Cody should have had a YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel would have been popping. Monster Cody had a lot of say so, a lot of wisdom, smarts, experience. He was very articulate. If he had his own YouTube channel, man, would have been off the chain, homie. Off the damn chain, homie. Man, they really be honoring these culture vultures. Absolutely. Now, I understand if the man's paying you 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month. You're going for a paycheck like anybody else that work for a white man. I get that. But you can't pay me enough to be bashing my homeboys or so-called homeboys. You just can't pay me enough to do that. I'm not cut from that cloth. You feel me? I'm not cool with that. But if that's what you like to do, don't do it for this white dude. Do it on your own time. Do it on your own channel. Do it in person. I would respect that more if you do it in person, not on YouTube, on a white platform with hundreds of thousands of white people watching. Man. I'm glad Monster chose this platform as his last interview as well. Barefoot Pookie. AC, remember AC? AC wanted to come back bad. I probably still got text messages from AC, man. But yeah, his dialect was impeccable. You absolutely correct. Long Beach Rider, what up, homeboy? Who was the smartest person you ever met, Kev Mac? Possibly Lil Fee. Possibly Lil Fee. Anthony Miles. Papa T was pretty smart. Monster Cody, pretty smart. Yeah, Mr. Sanders. Reborn Bird. Yeah, Lil Fee would be an exceptional interview, no doubt. Happy birthday, man. May is here, homie. Happy birthday, and thanks for the belated birthday wishes. Appreciate it, man. How old you finna be? What you going on, 50? 50? Chuck. I was close, homie. I'm a year off, man. Forgive me, homie. I was close. All you youngsters, all you little young snotty nosed kids around here acting like y'all grown and shit. Only 1 year younger than me. I'm telling you, man, all these 50s and unders, man. Y'all stay off these interviews until y'all retire, man. When you kick your chucks up, holla at your boy, man. When you kick your chucks up, you remember 49, man, shit. Me and my homeboy was talking about how many years we think we got left. My homie said he trying to live to 100. I'm like, man, I'm gonna max out at 73. Cause you just never know, man. You just never know what might happen. Our lives, we don't live as long as we used to back in the days. You wear Cortez, are you still with it? This one Hispanic dude said he was locked up with Lil Fee. Said Lil Fee in another crib said they beat up like 8 to 9 Bloods. They say Lil Fee was a monster, homie. I don't know, but Lil Fee, are you sure it was Bloods? I don't think it was Bloods. Could have been, but I don't think so. There's a historic story about Lil Feet in the Crip Mods fighting other Crips. He jumped off the tier, and they say he got busy. Lil Feet got busy in the game module, I believe. You gotta live to 90, Kev. Space Ghost can give you that love. Yeah, man. Yep, 53. I'm the baby of all my crews of today. I don't know, man. I guess I don't know if you're the baby of all your crews. Maybe you are. You know better than me, but you come from that age bracket that was pushing the hood. Dudes who was born in like 73, 72, 73 was like the last of the Mohicans in the set that really represented and pushed it right. You know, you got a few individuals since then, but as a whole, as a group of era, that was like you come from that last solid generation in the turf. What's popping, Kev? Am I late? Hell yeah, you late. Over there with Nikki Lee. I see everybody coming up in here, man. See what I'm saying? Papa T is the guy I would to hear more from. He got to have good history. Papa T from which set? 72. I'm telling you, 72, 73, homie. 72, 73 era. I told you, yo, era, fool. Yeah, y'all late, but it's all good. Better late than never. Have you been to Twin Tacos Crip Crazy joint? I ain't been to LA since he opened up. No. But I've ate his tacos before. Man got a gift. He can cook. Yeah, I hear it's off the hook though, man. Shout out to Crip Crazy, man. You met Papa T in the ATL. But it depends which. You know, it's Papa T's from all type of hoods. I personally know Papa T from Inglewood family, Papa T from the Pueblos, Papa T from the set. I done ran across a couple other Papa T's that I don't really know them, but I'd say about six Papa T's. Let me see, Papa from West Boulevard. I'm not sure if he's a Papa T, but he's a Papa. Oh yeah, he got Papa T got lots of history. But see, here's the thing: like people had a lot to say about his history and Stutterbox history. Certain sets and certain individuals, people gonna always contest their version, their history, their recollection. They're gonna always be challenged, right? Like then you got certain hoods. I'm not gonna say no name, but you got certain Crip sets. They not gonna go against what they G say. You know what I'm saying? They gonna let what they G say stay on record. So certain sets got a respect for their homeboys that other sets don't have. Yeah, Big Papa T, cool. Big Papa T straight. Hmm. I haven't seen or talked to him though in a couple years. I went to Crip Crazy joint with D Man before he opened. I ain't seen D Man in forever, man. Tell D Man I said what's up. D Man was around back in the days. Yeah, they called me from up there before they opened up. A couple of A-Train gangsters was up there, called and hollered at me. They was helping him out. They was helping him put it together. You ever met Indian gang member back then? I'm sure I have. Mr. Clean from Broadway. He in jail in Tennessee for DUI? Damn. Oh man, that's crazy. Who was the top 10 Rolling 60s that went to prison? Late 70s and 80s. You remember any names? I mean, it's too many. I'm not even going to get into that. It's too many. A couple of the names that you would really know would be Keita Rock and Petey Wack. But then y'all know Mumpy. Y'all know Mumpy. Y'all know Big Rick. So I'm going to just leave it at that. He about to get out. He had 6 months. All right, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Absolutely. They stay putting people on blast, right? But I don't think he meant nothing by it. I think he was just sharing information. Well, I'm gonna go, man. I'm not gonna sit up on here all night. I gotta get up early. The homies is coming in for the meet and greet. Soldierism, good looking out, man. Appreciate you, homie. Kiva, what you doing up late? No, I ain't live, nigga. This is old. This is on repeat, fool. I'm out. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all take it easy. May 1st. May 1st. Happy May 1, y'all. Almost time for Cinco de Mayo. Meet and greet.